2014 team, 2019. You've mentioned in the past how, especially around 2014, that team kind of built the foundation for the success that followed after. And you mentioned, of course, in your opening statement about DeAndre being on that 19 team. Just what was it like having, and so many of them came back being just so not so long ago. How did it feel having those two squads celebrating their anniversary and just coming back home on a special day?
Yeah, it's great. It's great to see all those guys anytime they can get back here. In fact, I was getting on the bus to go around to the hill, and I look up, and there's Chris Hairston. I'm like, it's freaking Chris Hairston. And he's just smiling at me, waving at me on the bus, and, you know, he and his wife. And, I mean, I'm like, man, that big number 61, that was a dude right there. You know, and I love seeing all those guys, you know. Keith Adams was back this weekend, and Cornell Powell. It was great to see him. Josh Watson was a captain as well, and we had a couple of guys, I think, from maybe the 70s that were here too. And I always love seeing those guys in the Tiger Walk, but man, it's awesome. And you know, these guys, they have a tremendous brotherhood and a tremendous bond. And you know, they're. I went to Dexter Lawrence's wedding this summer, and you know, you get to the wedding and you look up and get who's there. Well, all of his teammates, right? All these guys, and that's what's so cool about football and team is, you know, these guys they do life together, and they're in each other's weddings, they're at each other's funerals. I mean, you know, I mean, it really is a brotherhood. And so I know it's fun for those guys to come back and be together and spend some time. Saw Mackenzie Alexander down there today as well, and I'm happy that we were able to win, you know, for all those guys.
On the Peter injury, did you see the play where it happened? It looked like a chop block of sorts.
Yep.
Tight end? Or?
Yep. Yeah, we'll turn that one in.
You're against chop blocks, or what did you think about that?
Well, chop blocks are illegal. Number one, you can't chop block ever. You know, cut blocks are legal at times, as long as you are, you know, 10-2. But when you're going across the line of scrimmage, if a guy's not turned and coming 10-2, you can't cut. If a guy's boxing it, you can't cut from the side. So, you know, we'll see and evaluate that.
Anybody else for Coach?
Dabo, the decision to send Trent and Rob down the hill first, right off the top, obviously didn't pay tribute to DeAndre, but what went into making that decision happen?
Yeah, just, you know, one of the players had talked about, you know, hey, look, number 14. And I was like, you know what, it's a great idea. We got two of them. And, man, let's bring them both out. And you know, they're going to shoot the cannon, and let's let those guys go down the hill. And, you know, just I don't know if y'all saw it, but when we were coming in, it was this amazing picture of the sun just beaming down through the clouds. I don't know if any of y'all saw that, but it was just like, it was this really, you know, cool picture, almost spiritual to see it. And you know, but it was awesome just to be able to honor him and just show our love for him and his family. It's a very difficult day for a lot of people who love DeAndre Overton, and you know, just kind of something we thought about and decided to do, and let them get down the hill, and then we came on down.
Coach, when you got the call or were told about DeAndre, where were you? What were you doing?
In my room this morning, had a couple text messages. Robbie Caldwell was the first one to text me to let me know what was going on. He had recruited DeAndre. And then I ended up talking to Brian, his stepdad, and just, oh man, just really just hard to process, you know. I mean, just couldn't believe it, couldn't believe it.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.